Crown shines outward, heart bleeds inward. Royal robes hide fragile scars. A prince smiles for cameras. Behind silence lives unspoken sorrow. Verses break softly. Inside chest, power surrounds him. Peace avoids him. Golden halls echo. Lonely footsteps. Applause feels hollow. At night, a throne carries heavy secrets. Broken verses whisper truth quietly. He writes pain between duties. Ink carries weight of loss. Crowds see strength, not wounds. Royal blood demands endurance always. Tears learn discipline early. Love sacrificed quietly for honor. Promises dissolve slowly. Inside verses, his heart hides. Between lines, fame replaces freedom. Silently, dreams postponed endlessly. For crown, every smile costs something precious. Broken verses protect raw truth. He cannot confess openly. Silence becomes armor. Daily, a prince learns loneliness first. Trust feels dangerous. Inside power, verses fracture gently. Under pressure, he bleeds poetry, not tears. Royal nights stretch. Without comfort, duty outweighs desire. Always, his heart waits patiently. Broken verses breathe instead of him. Eyes hold storms, unreleased. Crown feels heavier. After dark, love denied quietly. For legacy, verses remember what lips cannot. A prince survives by silence. Pain matures early. Inside royalty, no one hears. The cracks, broken lines carry his truth. Night teaches patience. To princes, moon witnesses secrets. Never spoken, he walks corridors alone. Walls know stories, unshared. Broken verses grow. Within silence, his heartbeat listens. Carefully, love feels forbidden by fate. Royal rules restrict emotions. He chooses duty over desire. Pain obeys quietly. Inside chest, verses become shelter. From truth, a prince waits endlessly. Hope flickers softly, then hides. Promises taste bitter. With time, trust fractures easily. Under crowns, he guards feelings like kingdoms. Loneliness wears silk robes. His laughter echoes, empty. Verses soften wounds temporarily. Night pens poetry for him. Stars envy courage. Inside sorrow, he kneels privately to destiny. Dreams beg mercy. Silently, royal blood burns. Cold, love letters remain. Unwritten, eyes memorize. Losses forever. Broken verses survive storms. He questions fate. Often, crown answers nothing. Back, silence becomes companion. Faithful, he learns patience through ache. Verses hide rebellion. Softly, a prince ages. Inside, time steals innocence. Quietly, royal smiles deceive crowds. Pain sharpens wisdom. Slowly, he carries memories like scars. Broken words heal him. Night ends eventually. but pain still waits quietly. Inside, dawn finds courage. Within him, pain softens slowly into wisdom. He breathes acceptance. At last, broken verses settle calmly. Heart forgives quietly. Past wounds, silence feels lighter. Now, the crown listens. Patiently, he releases anger. Gently, love learns patience. Inside him, scars glow softly. Golden verses heal deeply. Today, he walks forward, alone still, but stronger now. Inside, hope returns carefully, unannounced. Memories lose power. Slowly, he smiles honestly. Again, duty feels balanced. With soul, royal blood rests. Peacefully, the night retreats. Finally, morning holds promise. Warm, broken lines unite. Meaning, he trusts tomorrow. Again, loneliness loosens grip. Softly, verses bloom anew. Inside, a prince rises. Quietly, heart beats freely. Now, crown feels lighter. Today, he accepts fate bravely. Silence sings gently. Hope, broken verses mend themselves. Faith steadies steps forward. He honors wounds learned. Love waits patiently. Still, time grants mercy. Slowly, the past fades. Behind, future opens wide. Ahead, he stands complete. Within, verses close softly. Peace, healing begins silently. Within scars, time teaches patience. Again, the prince listens. Inward, broken verses soften. Edges, pain transforms slowly into calm. He accepts solitude fully. Lonely nights teach strength. Heart regains rhythm. Steadily, silence feels friendly. Now, old wounds whisper less. Forgiveness settles gently. Inside, verses stop bleeding. Ink, courage grows quietly. Daily, he trusts himself again. Past chains loosen. Slowly, royal duty aligns with heart. Inner storms quiet. Finally, the crown rests. Lighter, he stands grounded, firm. Memories lose poison, power. Love no longer hurts. Broken verses mature. Wisdom, he breathes freely. Now, loneliness becomes space, not pain. Hope enters softly, unforced. The prince waits calmly. Time rewards patience. Eventually, scars become symbols. Strength, his eyes clear, bright. Verses sing, healing. Truth, he honors silence. Deeply, night feels gentle. Now, dreams return slowly. Alive, faith rebuilds trust. Inside, the heart opens carefully. No rush remains. Within, broken verses smile. Quietly, he accepts happiness without fear. Royal soul steadies fully. Tomorrow feels welcoming, warm. Morning light rises over palace walls. His heart listens to silence. Broken verses whisper softly inside. Pain melts slowly. With time, he walks carefully through corridors. Eyes meet briefly, without speaking. Memory carries lessons from past. Love hides quietly behind smiles. Royal duty balances with desire. Silence teaches patience and strength. Tears fall gently. At night, crown feels lighter with understanding. Age